It's Derby Day.
It's not Derby Day quite.
Not quite yet. We'll have to wait until next season before Derby Day.
We will. Well, yeah, we actually will now.
Yeah, no more.
That's
Unless, I know no one's in any competition. Man United still in the FA Cup? No, they got knocked out by Leicester, didn't they?
Unlucky.
What a shit team.
Either way, welcome. This is the first episode of the Fool's Gold podcast.
We won't say what take it is.
Yeah,
we'll leave that out.
steer away from that one. But yeah, this is what it's going to be like. Me and Will just having chats.
Yeah.
Keeping it chill, keeping it cool,
keeping the vibes,
keeping that fan on, that puff one. Josh has lost it.
We've killed Josh 3 minutes into the first episode. Not even 3 minutes, about 3 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, I'm here.
I mean, I feel like I should find that funny, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, we need to introduce ourselves anyway. So
right,
I'm Brad. I'm a very sexy 6'1". Actually, I'm not gonna say 6'1". I'm not gonna say 6'1" because
6'1".
Sure, I'm at least 6 foot, and no, that's not a. I'm 5'11", 6 foot. I am 6 foot. I just don't know if I'm 6'1" or 6 foot.
I'm about
6'5".
5 foot tall.
Yeah, nice one.
And I'm a woman.
Will's about 6'5", and we've also got Josh with us today.
Yo!
Yeah, Josh is in the corner of the room where he fucking belongs.
I'm sad now.
Oh, where'd you put the fucking keys to his handcuffs, lad?
Oh, I don't know.
A bit kinky, actually. Maybe we'll steer clear of that.
Maybe we want that. Okay.
Maybe we don't reveal our fantasies this early on in the first episode.
So yeah, this podcast is just gonna be me and Will chatting.
For the majority.
For the majority, anyway. Yeah, we do have plans.
That's kind of like the main idea.
Yeah, we do have plans. A lot of them involve interviews. A lot of them involve music, football, and just general sports.
Bit of everything, isn't it?
Bit of everything. Mix it up.
Every world.
Best of every world.
Who sang Best of Both Worlds? Miley Cyrus?
No, that would be classed as Hannah Montana. That was a Hannah Montana song, wasn't
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you ever used to watch any of those shows when you were younger?
What, like on the Disney show?
Did you ever used to watch iCarly?
I did watch iCarly.
Yes, yeah. iCarly was so good.
iCarly was good.
I was obsessed with it.
That wasn't Disney Channel though.
No, it was Nickelodeon.
Fucking
I didn't really
noob.
watch any Disney Channel.
Oh, do you not watch Phineas and Ferb?
Nah.
Oh, what?
No, I know.
No.
I get terrored for that. I get terrored for it.
Harry, if you're listening. Doobie doobie dooba, doobie doobie dooba. No, you don't understand how funny that's going to be. No, that's quality. But yeah, Phineas and Ferb. How the fuck did you not watch Phineas and Ferb?
I don't know. It just never like. I think I've watched a couple of episodes, but I just never really enjoyed it. Like maybe it was a bit too advanced for me because I was a pretty stupid kid. If I'm honest. I mean, I'm still thick as fuck now, but I was a bit of a weird child.
Yeah,
like
iCarly was good. Victorious. Did you watch Victorious?
Yeah. Do you remember when they did the collab episode?
With who?
iCarly and Victorious.
Oh.
There was like a massive party,
the-
and then there was like a guy who was cheating on like Carly and Victoria, or
No,
Tori, or whatever she was called.
Oh,
And
why
then they
would-
all sang like a fucking, what's it called, a mashup of their like 2 theme songs at the end, and like everyone's like hanging off the roof, and I was like, I cried at the last episode.
Why are we literally talking like we're 13-year-old
I am
girls?
outing myself right now.
Honestly.
Honestly, get it out there before it gets brought up in the later days.
Oh, innit? Pre-exposure.
Living in LA.
Pre-exposure.
No.
So yeah,
Manpad.
the podcast is going to be a lot of me and Will rambling, as you've probably just heard. But a lot of it can also be like structured. We plan on doing a lot of interviews, like we said. So our friend Josh, who you've obviously just heard, he's our photographer, videographer, and best friend.
Official knob.
Oh,
Guys.
you guys! I'm blushing.
He's actually a guy that wears too many chains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many?
It's a bad idea like, when you guys are recording the podcast, because all you hear is fucking
How many are you wearing right now? 5?
3, and then this bracelet makes noise as well. And I've got 3 rings on.
I thought I was being a bit much by putting 2 on, lads. You don't have to go and smash me on the pot like that.
Absolute rocker.
But yeah, so we'll be doing interviews with hopefully musicians. So where I was going with that was Josh is a videographer, and he's just shot for a band called Oceans on Mars. That video was sick.
It was really good.
It's just a bunch of mice and penguins running about.
When's it come out? April 30th?
Yeah,
April 30th, Oceans on Mars. Go check them out. Absolutely class band.
If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll leave a link when it comes out in the description below. So go check that YouTube video out.
If not, I imagine it's just like www.spotify.com/Oceans on Mars.
Yeah.
The Oceans on Mars, sorry.
The Oceans on Mars.
Yeah, I think.
Bloody hell, give them more exposure to them than we are ourselves.
The Oceans on Mars!
And before we get into anything, go follow the socials. We've got Twitter set up, at Fool's Gold Podcast. Same with Instagram, at Fool's Gold Podcast. Official, sorry. At Fool's Gold Podcast Official.
Not too
and
bad.
if you're listening on SoundCloud, big up. If you're listening on Spotify, big up. If you're on YouTube, I hope you enjoy what you'll see on your screen. We should do that After Effects stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
We're hoping to get video in.
Video would be good, yeah.
Obviously, Josh is a little camera nerd, so you can always do a couple of episodes for us if he wants to.
The camera neek.
Camera nerd.
Just leave me out of this. Come on.
He's walking around the room taking photos and videos.
I'm trying to work.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, but you're doing it for free, so.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Good point. Am I technically off work right now?
Nah, you're on break.
Technically slave labour law.
You haven't signed the contract.
Is the deal done?
Is the deal done?
Guys, leave a comment on whether you think the deal is done, because who are we to assume that the deal is truly done?
That is a good point. So yeah, on the topic of interviews, we are thinking about getting maybe bands like Oceans on Mars.
You were saying you've got a mate who's got a few TikTok followers as well.
Yeah. Rob Smith, if you're listening, it'd be class to get you on here, lad.
It would.
That'd be fun.
Be interesting. We could talk about Leeds in that as well, because he went Leeds as well.
Yeah.
Which is something we'll go into later.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
go
go on to that
I'll
one
leave that
later.
for a bit.
Yeah, Rob, if you're listening, get on here, lad.
And
That'd be class. He's got
I've,
stories to
I've,
tell.
I've met Rob. I don't even know if he'll like remember me or anything, but like, I'll say it about. Or should we talk about Leeds?
Yeah, we can talk about Leeds.
Okay, Leeds. We both went. We didn't know who each other were.
This is Leeds Fest, by the way, like the festival.
So yeah, just before we go into Leeds, me and Brad don't really know each other that well.
Yes.
We're good friends. Like, I'd class you as one of my closest mates.
Yeah.
But I've only known you for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
So I feel like the podcast is going to be a good way for me to get to know you.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
From this first recording, we've known each other for about 3 months.
Yeah. Maximum.
And
it's mad because, like, when I first met Josh, unfortunately, please, I like felt like I connected with him instantly, like straight away. And I was like, oh man, I can't believe like I'm this close to someone in such a small amount of time. And then I met Brad and Sam, and it was exactly the same. I was like, who are these breed of people that I just click with so well?
It was literally just like in the moment thing. So Will and Josh were around Josh's house watching they were about to start watching the City Liverpool game, and then we walk in. Well, Sam actually arrives earlier than I do, so they're all a little bit mangled already, all drunk and everything. And then I walk in and I just see Will sat in the corner down by Josh's wardrobe. He just looks and goes, "Hey, up there."
and then of course, who can forget
Derby Day? Oh,
we don't
Derby Day.
talk about Derby Day until it's actually Derby Day.
Oh. But yeah, it was one of them. It clicked straight away.
Yeah, man.
It was just a vibe the rest of the night. All four of us just chilling, watching the game.
So what else do you do with someone that you've only known for a couple of months? Start a business.
Literally start whatever you want to do.
Don't be afraid. Don't be sheep, Matt.
It's one of them where it's just I've had this plan in my head for a while, and it's about time I turn it from paper to real. So just getting it done.
Paper to product.
Paper to product. That's the one I was looking for.
US office or UK office?
I've never actually watched either of them. I'm so sorry.
What? You've never watched? Don't watch the US one. Watch the UK one.
Do you want to go start a podcast without Brad?
Yeah, I've never actually watched the office.
We'll watch the UK one at some point. The UK one's better. I don't care if I get crucified for saying that.
Oh,
It's
I've
so
heard,
much better.
I've heard. Even Josh is shaking his head right now. I've heard that the US one is better than the UK one.
It depends what kind of humour you like. If you prefer British humour, you'll prefer the UK one. If you prefer American...
Am I right in saying Ricky Gervais is in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the
like
UK
Ricky
one.
Gervais.
It's Steve Carell for the US one.
Yeah, okay. I like
Like,
Steve
don't
Carell.
get me wrong, the US one's kind of funny, but because I've seen the UK one, it's kind of ruined it for me, because they kind of use the... And I know Ricky Gervais, like, oversaw production, like, helped them make it and everything, the US one as well. So, yeah, like, they just, like, it's kind of the same jokes like worded kind of similar as well. So I
How-
don't know. It just didn't click with me.
How similar are they? Are they like the exact same storylines, just with different?
The first few episodes of the US one, like they literally use like the same story as the UK one.
Which one was made first?
UK.
Oh, was it?
UK was like 2001.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's the year I was born. Big up.
It's like I was talking to someone from work the other day. We were talking about books that have turned into films, but usually when they make a film out of a book, it's crap. Like it's awful. The only ones that I can remember which they turned from a book to a film that was really good was Hunger Games. Narnia.
Yeah.
Was that a
Narnia
book
was
before a
sick.
film?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm very uneducated.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was one of the best films ever.
Is that the one with the Turkish delight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, with the Edmund.
Yeah.
Granning that Turkish delight like there's
Yeah.
no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean the rest of the Narnias were absolute crap. Like there was like another 3 and they were just all shit.
I wasn't into Narnia, but yeah, the one on the top of my head was Hunger Games. That film was
I was
belter.
obsessed with Hunger Games. I used to have a little necklace
nice.
with a little Hunger Games logo. You know the Mockingjay pin.
Yeah, that is cute. Very nice. But yeah, what about Harry Potter? Was Harry Potter a film before a book?
Harry Potter was a book for a film.
Book before a film.
Harry Potter's good. Harry Potter is good.
I haven't actually seen the Harry Potters. That's
Lad,
another one.
do you even watch
No,
TV? Do you even live? Do you
I'll
even live in the world, lad? Like that? You've not seen Harry Potter. You've not seen what else hasn't he seen?
What was it?
What was
was
it that
it?
was moaning at you?
The Office.
The
I haven't
Office.
seen
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Office.
yeah. Either of them, like.
Yeah, I've seen
What
like
have you
snippets
seen?
from them, which are quite funny, but no, not that funny. Just
UK one is just like pure awkward, like British humour.
I do like that. I do like that.
I think.
I do like Ricky Gervais's Afterlife.
Yeah,
that is
Afterlife is quality.
hilarious.
Have you ever seen Derek, the one in the care home?
No.
That's my favourite Ricky Gervais series. It's so good. It's got Carl Pilkington as well.
Oh, I
It's
do like
so
Carl
funny, honestly. Yeah, it's man. It's quite. But it's like quite sad at the same time because obviously it's like a whole old people's home and people are dying.
Yeah, same with Afterlife.
Yeah.
It's like
so
his
he
wife died
kind
of
of
cancer
gets
and
that
shit.
perfect balance, doesn't he? Of just like
Yeah.
happy,
It's like-
funny, sad.
He puts dark humour in a good light,
Yeah.
almost.
I saw him in an interview saying, "Oh, what did he say?" It was like, "Oh no, I can't remember."
Will fluffed it.
I know. I choked it.
Because you're wearing a City shirt. That's the one.
Shot man.
On that, shall we talk about the results on the weekend?
No, but I feel like we might have to.
So it's currently April 13th, 2021, and
It
the
is.
the weekend's just been
Yes.
the Premier League. What was City's result?
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Well, you're a big City fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it 2-1 Leeds United? Was it? I'm pretty sure it was 2-1 Leeds United.
Yeah, it was.
And
yeah.
Liverpool, that was 2-1 to Liverpool.
how many home Premier League games have you won since Christmas, lad? One. One. You know.
Thanks for watching, guys. No. I'm so excited to start doing live commentaries though. That is
Yeah.
going to be fun.
Imagine if we could get like to some games.
Which one?
Like if we could get to some games and like film it.
Oh, like in person.
Yeah, like get a box.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be class. Yes.
Just get a box, like get everyone fucking like vibing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Chill out. A few bevs.
Sit there with Alan Smith just commentating on the sideline. That'd be quality. But yeah, big games like that, like Champions League finals, and then even
City v Liverpool will be a regular one.
Yeah.
Even just in the Premier League or even in
Yeah.
like the Carabao Cup, we'll still
even like pre-season if they film it.
yeah,
That'd be class.
Community Shield or something like
Yeah.
that.
But
Definitely.
games like that, not even just football. Like we'll branch out into other sports as well. Like Will's a big fan of cricket.
I play and watch cricket,
Yeah.
both like F1.
So if it comes to what are the big cricket events?
So there's the World Cup, there's the Ashes, which is long but really good when you get into it. There's the T20 World Cup, which is like the World Cup but it's a shorter version of the game. So what else is there? There's the IPL, there's the what's it called? The English one, the T20 Blast, I think.
I have no idea.
But it's great, lad, honestly. And when you go to a cricket game like live, I'll take you to Old Trafford, not the United one.
Yeah, the cricket
yeah,
ground.
yeah. I will go there like when England or Lancashire are playing at some point and just get like bevved and like because everyone just gets like pissed. So everyone's just like shouting, and they're playing like Sweet Caroline and like all bangers just in like between balls and shit. Oh,
Very
honestly,
British.
like I've missed it. So, yeah, it's proper British culture.
Very British.
It is
culture.
very British. Like just going out on the lash.
It's just live sporting events, just with the Brits in general. They're just class. I've actually never been to an away game, which is what I really want to do.
I want to go.
I'd love to be, especially being a Liverpool fan. I've read, I don't know who it was by, but I read something saying we've got the best Premier League atmosphere, and I don't get me wrong, I agree with that because I'm a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Second was St James's Park. That is apparently very lively. But I've been Anfield, and it is a very stunning sight. It's lovely being there. I've been to 3 games. I've been to a Liverpool-Watford game at home. I've been to a Liverpool-Bournemouth game at home. And I went to go see the Porto game in 18-19. We beat them 2-0 at home.
I thought you meant the year 1819, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, we weren't even founded then.
Yeah, right, okay.
I founded Liverpool.
What's your favourite footballing moment? It doesn't have to be live, just a moment where you just felt like on top of the world. You were so happy.
As a Liverpool fan, right, I can give you 2 answers for this. I can give you, in general, the best footballing moment I ever, I think, of all time, or just Liverpool. I think Liverpool, for me personally, it's got to be winning the Champions League. That was our first major trophy again in a while.
No, yeah, I agree.
And I was at a pub in Anfield actually, and they had this beer garden with like this massive screen at the back.
Yeah.
It was such a nice sight. The pub opened at 10 a.m. and the game didn't start till in the evening, like late afternoon.
Yeah.
Can't remember what time it was. Pretty sure it was around 6. And we had to get there when the doors opened to even get a chance of seeing the screen.
Jesus.
So we were literally outside this pub at about 9:30 in the middle of Anfield. It was literally already flares going off, everyone shouting, flags, scarves being thrown, everything. It was quality.
Well, to be fair.
And that was literally going on for hours until the game started. And when the game started, everyone was literally shoulder on shoulder, like sardines in a tin, all watching this big screen. And because Mo Salah scored that penalty in like the first 2 minutes. Oh my God, it literally was chaos. After that, everyone had so much like liveliness and energy.
Yeah.
And obviously Origi scored later on in the game as well. Oh, I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about it again. That was like the best moment of my life as a Liverpool fan. But in general, I'm gonna have to say Watford against Chelsea 3-2. Deeney. Leicester was it?
Yeah. It was the Championship playoff. It's the semi-final.
I thought it was Chelsea. Why did I think it was Chelsea? Well, we'll move past that. But yeah,
I know,
against
I know what you're
Leicester,
talking about,
every time I watch that, I literally watch it quite a lot. I don't know why. I didn't.
No, it's
Leicester.
good, and it's used in a lot of TikToks as well.
Yeah,
like,
it
people
is.
just playing like pro clubs. I'm like,
Yeah.
they score like a shitty little tap in, and like the end, I'm like,
Deeney!
is it really worthy of that sound?
But no, that is a really good sporting moment.
You know what is a good sporting moment?
Go on.
Kieran Trippier's free kick.
Oh my God, Kieran Trippier's free kick. Did we lose that game 2-1?
No, he won. Yeah. No, yeah.
we did,
Leicester
'cause-
2-1. Yeah.
yeah,
I was at work at the Chinese,
Oh yeah.
and there was like a little telly, and then the other guy who was working just popped his head around the corner. He was like, "Just scored." I was like,
Oh,
it was mad. I was
Yeah.
absolutely buzzing, and then we lost, and then I was working till late, so like loads of like miserable England fans came in like wearing their
Yeah.
scarves and shirts and shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
I feel exactly the same way, trying not to cry.
I know. I remember that day
Funny.
because I was actually cycling to my friend Joe's house, and I had this game because it had already started, and I'd woke up dead late. I was literally up till like 6 the evening before, so I was cycling like non-handed, watching this game on my phone, and then Kieran Trippier scores, and I'm literally trying to control my bike, celebrate like, oh my God, and it was such a good goal. Oh, I love football so much.
My favourite personal City moment, though, and I know a lot of people will be expecting me to say the QPR goal, but I'll explain this before everybody starts calling me plastic. I wasn't actually a City fan when that happened. I wasn't even a fan of football. But I still have my own memory from it. I still remember where I was when it happened, so that's pretty mad. But my favourite City moment was Sane scoring against Liverpool the other year in the Premier League. You know, when we were like 7 points behind, and it was like the first game of the new year. It was like on a Wednesday night at the Etihad. Never seen an atmosphere like that at the Etihad. It was incredible. It felt like, not Anfield, but it felt like a packed stadium, and everyone was singing, and like it happened right in front of me, and it was just like, because I've been so nervous about that game because it was literally like title deciding. If we didn't win that game, we would have been out of it.
Yeah.
John Stones' goal line clearance as well, where it was about 2 centimetres from going over. That happened right in front of me, and I was like,
oh, I bet that was well class.
Yeah, it was the best football experience I've had in my life.
Yeah, man.
It's incredible.
I think with the whole us doing live commentaries as well, the good thing about us doing live commentaries will be you can educate us on stuff, and so can I. So things that will be like looking into maybe is like cricket. So Will obviously said he was into cricket. Watch all these like really big games and everything like that, and educate me along the way, alongside entertaining you lot. Same with me.
And even if there's sports that neither of us know about, you guys can teach us about them sports.
Yeah, like
tell us what you want to see.
Like with UFC and boxing, I could educate you on that a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
sorry, I kind of interrupted you there.
No, it's alright. When we were at Josh's house, we were watching the Super Bowl, and we were kind of side by side learning it a bit new, and that was really good. Like games like the Super Bowl as well, like reacting to those live, that'd be class.
Just like all the big events, really.
Sporting events, yeah.
Wimbledon,
NBA playoffs,
earlier.
stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
That'd be class. I still can't get over the fact I've watched James Harden live. Josh is shaking his head. He's so mad. He's a big NBA fan.
Mate,
But
he just got signed to the Nets as well.
I know.
What do you mean?
I know. I watched.
I'm just gonna take a sip of my juice while you guys talk about basketball.
But yeah, so I went to America. Sorry, Will is just dying.
That sip of juice.
Let me sip on this tropical juice. Big shout out to Alex McCandless, who plays that song every day.
Many a time. So yeah, I went to America. I've been twice. The time I saw it was the Giants versus Houston Rockets, and when I saw that, it was 2016, I think. I've got a very bad memory.
What time to be alive? Sorry, 2016.
2016 summer.
Music, 2016 summer.
Calvin Harris, mate.
Mate,
Calvin Harris ran that
what were they
summer.
called? Chainsmokers.
Yeah.
Just like releasing the exact same song, just slightly tweaked a bit every week, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, this is the best song ever made."
Radio stations go mad for it. Honestly.
Middle by DJ Snake.
Middle. I still play that song to this day.
It's, on my it's the first song on my summer playlist.
Yeah, same. Honestly. Oh, my summer playlist. Same with Cheerleader. That is a good song. I don't care what anyone says.
Take what could be a fun episode.
Go on.
Going through each other's summer playlists and like kind of.
Oh, and what we also want to do is, along the music lines, is every episode we'll either recommend like a song or an album to you lot. And because me and Will have got such varied music tastes, it'll be really good because there'll be a little bit of everything, so it shouldn't really get that boring. Like you're obviously more into your bands and stuff, and I'm more into the hip hop rap kind of stuff. Yeah. But obviously, like I still listen to people like Pink Floyd and Tame Impala and stuff like that, and you listen to.
I listen to a few bits about
Tropical Juice. Tropical Juice.
I don't really like that song, but you know. Or on topic of music, we were supposed to talk about. That was English. We were supposed to talk about Leeds about 10 minutes ago, but we were on a bit of a tangent.
Yeah, we were. So everything that happened with
Rob
Leeds.
Smith.
Rob Smith. Let's bring him back into the equation. He's going to be listening to this thinking, what the fuck are these on about? But yeah.
I have met you. I was kind of just lying down, sprawled out on your in your Leeds camp, and we're talking about football. So if that isn't a reason for you to come on the podcast, then I don't know what is, if I'm honest, mate. So
yeah, innit. Yeah, we went to the same high school, actually. He obviously started gaining traction on social media. He's quite big on TikTok now, actually.
Fair play to him.
About 150k, I think, if I'm right. But he's a good mate of mine. I don't want to get that impression of, obviously, someone's gained success. I don't want to start sponging off them.
No, of course.
And stuff like that.
But it would be quite interesting to see
how
that process works.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the stories that he's got.
Yeah.
And Leeds, man.
Yeah, we could have like a
Leeds.
big section of Leeds in that episode as well.
Yeah.
Just talk about Leeds for ages.
A lot of stuff happened at Leeds. Fun fact about Leeds, actually. I was 17, so this is how it should be, but I was actually sober that entire weekend. I didn't have a single drink.
I was very, very pissed on the first night, and I was ill for the rest of it. So I was just kind of like, oh my god, Post Malone, lad. I was literally hanging off my mate's
Crawling
shoulders.
your way through it.
I barely even remember it, to be honest.
You've got a video on your phone, haven't you, when you drop your phone in a crowd?
Yeah, I went and saw the Wombats at Castlefield Ball in Manchester.
Oh my god.
And I was just filming Tokyo by the Wombats and I dropped my phone. It was a scary ass moment, I'm not gonna lie. That was my first big gig.
That is unreal. Because I was watching the video and it's literally you drop your phone in the middle of a stampede.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like, that's the most
unbelievable
mental
how you
crowd
got
I've
that
ever
back.
been in.
I
It
don't
was
know how you got your
insane.
phone back.
Like, all that was happening was you were just getting pushed side to side and shit.
Who would you say was your favourite artist to watch at Leeds?
At Leeds.
Or I'll change that question.
The Snots.
The Snorts.
Yeah.
What was your favourite ever live music event?
Oh, I've not been to that many. I've been to a few, and they've all been amazing.
Yeah.
But the Snots at Northwich just has a weird, intimate feel about it that I love because I was like, about 10 people in there, and I know I go on about that sometimes. But the best, like proper best, Rex Orange County was incredible. Like, that was an insane gig.
Oh yeah.
Post Malone was obviously amazing.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters were incredible at Leeds.
Yeah.
The Wombats were absolutely insane, but the Snots at Leeds, right on the barrier. I can't even describe it, lad. It was like the best experience of
one
my
of
life.
them,
It was the first time I'd seen them in like a proper venue, and it was
Yeah.
everything I dreamed it would be. I've never seen energy at a gig like that since like the glory days of Oasis.
Yeah.
Oasis.
Yeah. The Leeds has only actually ever been the only music event I've ever been to. I don't regret not going to more. I feel like I definitely do want to go to more music events.
Yeah.
That'd be class.
You've got tickets to see the weekend, haven't you?
Yeah. Bought that for Sam's birthday. You'll also get to meet Sam as well. He's one of our close mates. He'll get on the podcast soon and chill in the background with Josh.
Yeah. I'm still here.
Josh is still here. He will forever remain in the corner every episode.
So, Leeds.
My favourite performance, it sounds wet, but it was Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD was sick.
Realistically,
Juice WRLD was amazing.
he was just the best act there. He put 110% into it.
Just WRLD.
I'm sorry, but the worst performance I saw there was AJ
I
Tracey.
knew you were going to say that. I didn't see him.
I can make you change your answer for your best one.
Oh, go on.
Post it. Mate, he smashed his guitar at the end.
Yeah,
can't
that's pretty
beat
sick.
that.
But I don't know.
You didn't see Post Malone singing Don't Look Back in Anger with 21 Pilots.
Yeah. Just wasn't a fan of 21 Pilots, so I just didn't go see them. But I do have to say, I'm so happy I saw Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
I nearly didn't go because I was like just warm and tired, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's like the middle of the day. I could just have a quick nap before like all the evening stuff starts because like Dave was on.
Mate,
But then I was like,
walk in your tent in the middle of the day and it was an oven. Honest to God.
just
they were
you
awful.
go to bed at night, it'd be like minus 700 degrees. You'd wake up and it'd be like 700 degrees. You'd be like,
in it. Like you'd literally be outside, you'd go into the tent to get changed and you'd walk out dripping in sweat
Yeah.
and you've been in there for about 20 seconds. It's awful.
That's the only bit I don't like about Leeds. Like how
My worst experience at Leeds was getting on that bus to go home. Oh my God.
don't even
how
talk
bad.
to me about the bus home.
How
Don't-
bad was that?
we got a train as well, so like
We were stood in about a 2-hour queue to get on this coach to get to Leeds train station to come back home. And oh my God, they were awful. Like Leeds were awful with it. They made everyone like stand in this huge crowded queue. It was disgusting. Everyone was like shoulder to shoulder. I'm dehydrated as anything.
there was nowhere to get water either because they closed the arena.
Exactly,
they closed
yeah.
all the like shops and everything. Nowhere to get water.
Exactly. It was absolutely horrendous.
It was like 30 degrees, wasn't it? No clouds, no trees to like shelter under, just out in the open.
Yeah, fully. In the
like,
middle of this
For about an hour.
heated field. It's awful.
It was.
And they were giving out water, which was good, but they literally came out with like 2 crates, which
Yeah.
they're like 12 bottles of water each. They gave out 24
my
bottles.
main
for about
issue with the
200
whole
people.
weekend was like there was nowhere to get water. Like you could queue for like half an hour to go to a tap or a shop, but if if you didn't have like 45 minutes to wait, then you were not getting any water.
Well, we found it all right. Where we were in Red Camp as well, which was pretty big.
We paid £4 for that bottle when we were in that queue.
Holy shit! Oh my
warm, dirty water.
Yeah. That is grim.
Paid £4 for it.
That is disgusting.
Yummy.
No.
Yummy.
But yeah, Leeds was absolutely belting.
Leeds was mega.
I'm excited to do more music events as well. So I had the weekend. Me and Sam booked it for his birthday, as I said. And it was just meant to be us two. And the gig was October 19th, I think, of 2020, and it's been pushed all the way back to October 2022.
Yeah, that's
By
heavy.
that time, the album, well, it's an after hours tour.
Yeah.
And the album by then will be 2.5 years old. Don't get me wrong, it'll still be sick.
It'll be amazing,
but
yeah, 100%.
it's just so annoying.
The fact that you've had to wait for it that long as well will make it better, in my opinion.
Maybe, yeah. I think
Because
that'll
like
be it.
it'll finally have happened. Like
Yeah.
unless it's like a really bad concert.
I don't
Which
know how
it
the
won't.
weekend could put on a bad concert, honestly.
I've never really listened to him.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, he's a good
I
artist.
know
man.
like Blinding Lights and everything, but I don't really know him.
He's I think I'm saying this right. He's got the #1 monthly listens on Spotify still.
Oh, does he? Still?
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
mad.
with Justin Bieber dropping his Justice album.
Yes.
That was a big album, by the way. I love that album,
Which album?
Justice by Justin Bieber.
Was that his new one?
Yeah, I think that is maybe one of the best albums of the year. Off My Face, tune. Unstable, Kid Laroi, tune. Ooh, here we go. You might not know a lot about this. Josh might. The Kid Laroi, he is a star. He is a future icon. He has potential.
I can't decide if I like him.
I know what you mean. Sam doesn't like him.
He's good, but it's not on my street.
A lot of people find his voice irritating.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
a bit
can-
like.
I can understand that. He's an Aussie.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's from Australia.
Aussie.
There was a lot of skeptical stuff going on with him before he actually blew up, because he worked with Juice WRLD. That's how he started blowing up. Came on his tours and everything. But yeah,
They've got a song together, don't they?
they have a few songs together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one with Kid Laroi and Polo G, isn't there? Or am I making that up?
That sounds about right. I think it might have been in Legends Never Die.
Something like that.
Either way. But yeah, so your music taste leans towards more like Pink Floyd and Oasis,
Favorite
Arctic
band
Monkeys.
is Oasis. Second favorite is Snots, who not many people have heard about, but they recently just got the #1 album in the chart.
Would you like to talk about your personal experiences with them?
Yeah.
So I know you like talking about them.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I saw them in Northwich a couple of years ago, and yeah, so it was just like a really small little venue. It was down in Barron's Quay.
It's called the Salty Dog.
No,
Is that what it was?
No, that was Oceans on Mars.
Oh, was
Snots
it?
was just, you know where the Odeon is in Barron's Quay?
Oh yeah.
You know, literally just down the road from there, there's like some empty like stone room.
No?
I'm sure I've shown you down there before.
Is it the one near H&M?
Yeah, but like the next bit. So you go past like H&M and then you go down where that's that other bit by the river.
Yeah.
And as you're turning in, there's like an empty like room.
And they performed in there?
They performed in there. Yeah.
Oh, that was class.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was no one in there, and like the reverb and everything was crap. But the fact that like I was there, and now they're getting like the #1 album is sick. And I even met the lead singer and the drummer out back, and I had a little ciggy with them, and shook hands with them. Yeah, it was
That
good.
is quality. I'd love to do that.
I did kind of get pied by them the other day though. They were doing a Q&A and I said, "How many likes do I need to get? Are you on the podcast?" And they were just like, "No." I was like, "Okay, cheers, lads."
Shut down by their social media, man.
Hopefully one day.
Oh, mate, that'll be the dream.
The dream's getting LG on.
The dream is getting Liam Gallagher on this podcast. That would be quality. I bumped into a guy at work. I've already told you that's this story, but I bumped into a guy at work. He's called Nick. He's a regular that comes into my work. I'm not going to tell you where I work for security reasons, but what are you laughing at?
We'll just mouth something that I cannot say.
So yeah, I work in this place. And Tim Burgess, he is the lead singer of the Charlatans. He comes into my work, and his manager Nick.
Wait, Tim Burgess was there? Was there?
Tim Burgess comes in all the time, lad.
Oh shit! I didn't realise you actually met him.
No,
I thought it was just his
literally
manager.
serve
You
him.
know?
Yeah, I literally serve him quite a lot.
Mad.
I had a conversation with him asking him what he does for a living, and he told me he runs a taxi service just to avoid conversation about the band and me knowing that he's famous. Oh my god, it's so funny. But yeah, I was speaking to Nick, and he was telling me you could get me backstage Liam Gallagher tickets to Leeds 2021.
For anyone who's looked at the photos on our Instagram and website and can't tell, I'm kind of a bit obsessed with Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell by my hair and my glasses and...
Get at Will's Instagram, by the way. Will_skiing. And my Instagram is BradWebb_. Thank you.
On the Snapchat as well, it's the same as my Insta, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
I need that snap score to be going off.
You are not 13, you don't need to worry about that.
Hit me up if you want to send streaks.
Streaks, snap back everyone. That'd be quality.
S for S.
Yeah, Liam Gallagher on this podcast. What would he have to say?
I'd literally just happily sit there in silence while he just spoke for an hour and just listen to what he fucking comes out with. Because have you ever seen like his interviews and shit?
I've seen some of them, yeah.
They're just brilliant.
I want to get Ian Brown on here.
Yeah.
That's a heavy inspiration for the podcast, especially the name.
Definitely.
That would be amazing. Or even John Squire. Like I was looking into like getting in touch with them, and they've got a management team. So if we end up being quite successful with everything like that, that'd be quality. And if you like Liam Gallagher and you like football, turn Liam Gallagher's tweets on.
Yeah.
If there's ever a City game on, you will have a right laugh looking at Liam Gallagher's tweets.
You will. It's incredible. Like even if you don't really like him, or even if you don't really like City, it's just still quality.
I really don't like City.
Yeah.
I hate City.
Yeah, I hate Liverpool.
Fuck you, man.
I love Everton. Everton are sound.
Oh,
cool,
you wanna go there?
It's Derby Day.
It's Derby Day.
It will be in a minute. I'm so excited for this podcast future, you know.
Yeah. I feel like we've found our groove now.
Yeah.
We're finding our groove a bit.
This has been
a bit more natural.
This has been great. I really fucking enjoy this.
Yeah. So, before we move on, ideal festival lineup.
Ooh.
3 headliners, and then.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't finish about what I was saying about.
sucks.
I didn't finish what I was saying about AJ Tracey. AJ Tracey, he probably won't listen to this, but fuck you. You went to Reading. You went to Reading first. You literally burnt yourself out. Came to Leeds and did a fucking shit show.
What did you do in your first podcast episode? Oh, I told AJ Tracey to fuck off.
I tell you what. This is gonna be the fucking name of the podcast episode. Fuck you, AJ Tracey. That's it.
Maybe it should be
I'm
F
calling
you, AJ Tracey. So you know, monetization or jazz.
AJ Tracey, do one.
AJ Tracey is a silly sausage and needs a good spank.
Yeah, but yeah, he drained him. He drained himself out at Reading. He came to Leeds and he was literally just like mumbling along, like he was dragging his fucking arms. It didn't look like he wanted to be there. His energy was dead.
I didn't see him. I was
good. You didn't want to. It was
like,
crap.
Pussy wet boy.
Pussy wet boy watching the fucking 1975.
No, watching the. I don't want to go into detail actually, just in case. Just in case.
I'll tell you a story about that.
Can we all just say for a sec? Fuck the 1975.
Yeah, fuck the 1975.
They're so shit.
Fuck the 1975.
Fuck the indicator. Yeah. Ideal festival lineup.
Ideal festival.
So you've got 3 headliners and 3 sub acts.
3 headliners, 3 sub acts.
Like sub headliners.
I think. What kind of festival are we saying? Like, is it a certain genre or just like whatever you want?
Kind of like Glastonbury, how they kind of have like a rap night, a like kind of old night. Like they had The Cure on the other year, so kind of like a retro night, and then someone who's kind of like popular. So they had The Killers the other year and Tame Impala.
I'd say for my headlines, I'd want Joji. Joji's the headline. I'd be solid. Juice WRLD again. I'd love to see him. And Polo G. I think Polo G had put on a cracking show.
I don't really listen to him that much. I used to. I've not listened to him for a while, but what I heard, he was pretty good.
Yeah. Sub acts, I'd want Playboy Carti. I feel like he put on a naughty show. YBN, after Corday left, I don't particularly want them back. When I saw YBN at Leeds, though, they were a fucking solid act. YBN.
What's YBN?
They're like not a band. They're just a group, like a
a
group of like a rap trio.
Oh, okay.
Mainly a trio. No, they've got other members, but they've mainly got.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore. Corday left. Rip. What are the two side acts? I have no idea. Pink Floyd.
You've already done 2.
No, I did my 3 mains. But I'd have Pink Floyd as one of the side acts.
Really?
Yeah, and maybe Roddy Ricch. Oh no, change that. Uzi, Lil Uzi Vert. He was actually meant to be going Leeds with Gunner, but I think his grandma died, so
yeah, I remember he
didn't
cancelled.
come. Yeah, that was heavy. I was looking forward to that. Luckily, Sam didn't book a ticket because that was literally going to be the only reason he booked a ticket, and they didn't turn up. Imagine. Gunner cancelled as well because they were on the same flight and they just cancelled the flight. So pretty sure that's right. But yeah, the thing I love about Uzi the most is his dress sense. He has a phenomenal dress sense.
I think he got a diamond in his head now.
Yeah. How much that cost him? $25 million, was it? Something stupid. I wouldn't do that. Imagine when you're like 80, you're there shriveled looking like a fucking dried prune, and you've just got this pink crystal in the middle of your noggin.
Well, you think about it, right? If you just take us and how much we're going to earn in like our lifetimes, like regarding like the podcast doesn't like blow up, just like living a normal life, we work, eat every day, put all our life salaries together, we probably wouldn't even have half of it.
No.
And he's just like whipped out, put a diamond.
I'm pretty sure that was just the diamond. Imagine the surgery costs for that. He's paid bills for that. That's so stupid. That's a big waste of money.
It is a bit of a waste of money.
I'm sorry, but he does have some very nice stuff though. He's a very wealthy man. The Weeknd bought him a Bugatti. It's got like a cowboy wrap on it. It is a stunning car. That is a beautiful car. He's got an R8 that's done up with like an anime wrap on it, which is actually really sick. There's some videos on like TikTok and Instagram of like fans when he drives past and he's revving this R8 to fuck, and it's so rapid. Honestly, it's sick. If you could buy, this is right, yeah. So you're not that into cars, are you?
No.
Do you have a dream car?
I quite like a Mustang.
Mustang.
Just like the way they look.
Newer or older?
New.
Newer ones. Okay.
I quite like Chevrolets as well.
Chevys. Chevy on the levy. Right, okay. I'm more of a JDM kind of person.
Yes, I know what JDM is. 100%. Thank you.
Japanese domestic market. So
course.
older cars.
That was my first thought, but I thought,
yeah,
that'd be too obvious.
Will obviously knew.
Searching that up on that sounds a bit dumb.
FBI just crashed through the building.
Honestly.
Building?
But yeah. So more like older cars, like old Nissans, Skylines, R34s. They're beautiful. Golf R32s. That's a nice car. But my ideal car to get now is probably, realistically talking, I'd want a Honda Civic Type R, an old one, maybe like an 03 plate, do that up, sexy EP3 that is. Or if I'm talking like I really want to invest some money, I'd go with a Toyota Supra Mark 4. And I think realistically, Will has no idea.
Yeah,
Will's
I'm
absolutely
literally
lost.
just.
But yeah, Josh will get you a photo whilst I'm talking. But to everyone talking out there, everyone listening, sorry, just a Toyota Mark IV, the Supra. You're gonna have to buy one soon though. That's the thing, because they went up in price after Paul Walker died, because that was his Fast and Furious car. So they all like gained quite a lot of popularity and traction. But nowadays you're gonna have to buy one soon because they're getting more and more rare and they're getting more and more expensive. That's the Honda Civic. That is beautiful.
Quite nice.
They can be done up. They've got such a good aftermarket as well, so they can just get done up and be absolutely rapid.
What was the other one that you said?
Toyota Supra Mark IV. They're a stunning car. Oh, mate, the noise on them. They are stupid. But yeah, you're going to have to buy one soon because they keep going up. They are fossils, mate. Ancient. It's like
I've seen them around, yeah.
It's like owning
Reminds me of a Jag.
It's like owning a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Like a fossil. It's like George of Peppa Pig.
Dinosaur.
That's what I was going for.
Mm.
I think I kind of look like him.
You, lad, you're like 6'5".
Yeah,
Oh my
that-
god!
that you
Have
can do.
you ever seen the realistic like Peppa Pigs? Like she's actually meant to be like 6 foot tall.
What?
Have you seen those pictures? They are stupid. Honestly,
Wait, what?
I don't know. I can't really remember. I can remember it vaguely, but
Have you seen like the cursed Peppa Pig videos?
which ones?
Where it's like, can you not feel his presence, George?
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
standing and like someone
If
just
you
like
go
kind
on
of.
Google and type it in, it just says Peppa Pig 7'1".
Oh my
Peppa
god!
Pig's taller than me. Wait,
And she's the same height as the Great Carly.
How mad is Daddy Pig's clutch control going up that fucking hill to the house? Think about it. Like, my car would barely make it up that fucking thing, but he's just like cruising. Like, nothing falls out of the car, it's like vertical. Like,
Daddy Pig's clutch control is on point, guys. Oh my god!
he's got it on clutch, man.
Get that bitch in a Supra.
That's Daddy Pig in his suit.
Catch Daddy Pig wilded.
Oh mate, I used to watch Peppa Pig. Oh, I tell you what, actually.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry, I got excited.
I was up till about 4 o'clock, and I had a 6 a.m. start the next day at work.
Did you?
I was watching Pingu from about 1 o'clock till 4 a.m. Yeah.
Wait,
Pingu.
recently?
Yeah, this was about a week ago.
Welcome to the introduction.
About
of
a week
Mental
ago.
Health.
No, I do the same though. I watch like SpongeBob sometimes when I'm falling asleep.
Oh no, yeah, SpongeBob's a banger.
Favourite SpongeBob episode? That's the first one that springs to mind. You can't think about it. First one.
First one.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I want to do some kicking.
Oh, right. First episode that comes to my mind is when Squidward tries selling his house. This is early days. Like,
yeah, that is. Oh,
that's
yeah,
like-
yeah. I'm with you.
it's
I'm
like
with you, I'm
first or
with you.
second season. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah.
First one that springs to mind for me is Krusty Krab. Pizza delivery, man. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
Good episode that is. What else did I used to watch as a kid? We already spoke about Phineas and Ferb, haven't we? Oh my god.
Did you ever watch The Amazing World of Gumball?
Yes.
Yes.
And Adventure Time as
so
well.
Good. I didn't watch Adventure Time. I know.
Did you watch Adventure Time, Josh?
I'm just thinking about how I need a pace. Yeah, I did.
Cheers, Josh,
I'm
for
gonna
your
go
ever
for a
important
piss.
input.
I'll be back in a minute.
Nice. Josh leaves the room.
Thank God. Now we can touch.
Bye, guy. Yeah, you can chat shit about me for the 5 minutes I'm gone.
So Josh,
5 minutes. I was like,
Josh owns a Seat Ibiza, and it's not the greatest car.
He didn't have a first gear in it for a while.
He literally drove it around, and it sounded like he just straight piped his car. It still sounds
Because
better than Will's.
his engine muffler broke as well, didn't it?
Yeah, so his clutch had gone, his gearbox had gone, his exhaust had fallen off. But now, he fucking took it to that garage and it cost him £1,000 to get repairs. That is heavy.
That is heavy.
Yeah, I drive a Skoda Citigo, Monte Carlo. Race stripes make it go quicker. Race stripes actually had brake horsepower, Will. Did you know that?
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
No. I own a car. It's a very, very nice car. You know, no jokes you can make about it or anything. You know.
Iconic British car.
Yeah.
The Black Corsa.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it because it was a birthday present. I do love my little car.
Yeah. That's one of them things, like, if you get a first car, we're obviously like 18 and 19 now, but if you're listening and you're like 17 thinking about driving, if you get your first car and it's a shit car, don't worry about it.
I know.
Like, seriously.
Like, my little car's done me so well. It's taken me to Newcastle and back. It's taken me to Stockport.
I mean, obviously, if it's on its last legs, I'd
Yeah.
invest in a better car. But if it's just going to be like a little run around for now, and say you obviously get like a job or whatever, or go uni, just get a nice little cheap shitty car. It doesn't even have to be like mine. Mine was a birthday present. Luckily,
The obnoxious guy's back.
Josh is back.
Peak.
But luckily, I had a bit of inheritance money, and I spent it on a relatively nice, secure car. So I went for a Skoda Citigo. But if you're going to get like a Nissan Micra, and what? You're going to get towed for about a week, and everyone will be used to what you have in your car. Like, just roll with it.
If you're the first,
Except
don't
if it's a
don't start there. No, lost my train of thought.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
But yeah, if you've got like a Nissan Micra or something, just roll with it. Like, you're gonna have it for no more than a year or two.
You don't let anybody get in your way.
That's the one. So don't worry about it. Honestly, if it drives, it drives.
The only thing you should be ashamed of driving is a Fiat 500.
Yeah, a Fiat 500 or a Corsa. Realistically.
Nice. Thank you. I'm going to take my glasses off now. Because you've just burned me so hard that I no longer need my vision.
But yeah, I've recently got a new job as well.
You did.
Which is
Congratulations. Well
Thank
done,
you very much, guys. I'm actually pretty confident in saying the people who have employed me said they'll give this first episode a listen. So, epic.
You're gonna get fired.
Oh, my first day.
There's a phone call 10 minutes after we pushed the first episode. And
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Sorry, Brad, we put that contract in the shredder. No.
Sorry, Brad, I accidentally sneezed and destroyed your leaflet.
Thanks, Will. Thank you.
I'm going to set up for a couple of seconds while I regain my thoughts.
But yeah, so I was thinking about getting a new car, but I don't know what to get. This is the thing. I was actually looking.
Lad.
No.
Okay.
I was
Right,
thinking about getting a Volkswagen Up GTI. So, no. You might be laughing at me now, right? But
don't
you
know
can
what
get
kind of
Up
car that
GTIs, lad. Josh gets it. You can get an Up GTI, lad. It has stock 114 brake.
Mate, get it remapped, you would go.
I've seen a stage 2 remap and it's got to 155. Yeah,
What's it called?
in a 1 litre twin turbo. Twin
Do you know
turbo.
what Skoda City Go is?
I think it's twin turbo.
City Goes and...
Yeah, City goes and Up. So Volkswagen manufacture the same cars
Like
as
that?
Seat is. Yeah. It's literally like. Shut up.
I don't even know about cars and like. I mean, it's got a 4 out of 5 rating.
Looks at a car, looks at the rating. Ah, yes.
Fucking hell, 15 grand. Lad.
Yeah, that's probably brand new.
51 Mupaga combined.
Miles to the
I
gallon.
literally don't know what any of that means.
It means it's quite an economically efficient car. Bless you. But yeah, I think that is good for a first episode.
Yeah.
I
I feel like we don't need to go into like loads of detail. We can save that because we don't want to run out of things to say.
Anyone that's been mentioned on this first episode, Rob, give me a message if you're listening. Harry, I hope you enjoyed that. Sam, shame you weren't here. You should have woken up earlier.
You know it's bad when you're even later than me. We love you though, Sam. Doug, Alex, we'll get you on soon as well. Doug, I know you've got a few conspiracy things to talk about.
Random listeners, thank you so much for listening.
We're excited to start this journey.
We are very
hope,
excited.
We hope you'll stick with us through the early stages.
Yes.
'Cause they'll be the hardest ones, I think.
Yeah, but I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Check out all the socials.
Please give us a share on Instagram.
Yeah.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog, tell your builders, tell your plumber.
Tell that one mouse that always decides to run in your kitchen, steal your Whatsits, and then run back off. Tell him as well.
Tell the pot washer at your local Chinese takeaway. You know.
That's Will.
That's not.
But yeah,
Really,
really hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
If you're on YouTube, all our socials will be linked down in the description.
And let us know what you want to see.
Yeah, if
Hit
you
us up with some questions that we could base like an episode around because we want to establish that personal connection with everyone. So what better way to do it than for you to tell us
exactly that.
what we should talk about?
Exactly.
We want to talk about the things that you want to hear. So
If
yeah.
it's on Spotify, obviously you can't comment. SoundCloud, leave it in the comments. YouTube, leave it in the comments. Any
Instagram
questions?
DMs.
Yeah, anything. They're all open.
Mhm.
So pop us a message and we'll try to get back.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
We'll leave it there for now. See you next week.